Hi, welcome to my home. I'm Michelle Nelson, and I'm here today to talk about what it's like to be asked to be a sponsor and where you begin on that journey. Um, I've been asked this year by a high schooler. This is my fourth time being a sponsor. Um, it's always kind of a moment where you kind of hold your breath when you know they're going to ask you and they go, oh, why did you pick me? And hopefully you can find the right road to bring them down their journey as you start to think back about the process that you had when you made your confirmation and all the questions that you had, because you definitely want to make sure that you answer those for them. And then also the bigger piece of how do you role model, and apparently you have been a role model because they're coming to ask you anyway, so they saw something in you that maybe you didn't see, but now boy, it's really on you to carry that through. Where to get started with this is I dig right into prayer because I know this is something that I can't do alone, and I need a lot of guidance. And each time the individual has been, a different personality, a different background, a different experience in life, and you kind of want to custom it to them, but at the same time you want to show them all the joys and all the things that the church has to offer. So the biggest thing is pray on it all the time. You'd be amazed like how many answers you're going to get. A lot of those times they come to you in the weirdest places. In the car a lot for me, they'll come to me about what I can do to provide. um, some of the things that I have set out this year in this journey with my new um, child to bring in is I want to bring them to a high mass, and to try to tell them about it is one thing, but to actually take them and do some of these items is another. So if there's something that really touched you growing up, or something that you've even experienced as an adult that's really been awesome that you can share, um, you know, going to that mass together and doing the rosary together is really powerful, especially if you have one that isn't accustomed to doing it as a regular prayer. There's really pilgrimages that you can do to other areas, even in our state, like La Crosse, you can go to, and there's a rosary walk there. Our Lady of Guadalupe has a beautiful chapel, and you can do the walk, of course, and it's only a couple hours away. A lot of these kids haven't seen our cathedral. A trip to Superior isn't a long drive. You can make a day trip. It's giving of your time too. So if you're able to make an adventure out of it and enjoy the day, and really get to know these kids is really beneficial, and you'll dig in deeper and have better conversations in those moments. The best way to lead your child through this is to rely on prayer, really get to know who they are, and customize it to their interests, in delivering the messages that you need in any topic that you get. And don't be discouraged if you don't have all the answers. There's a lot of resources out there, and there's a lot of us sponsors. So if you can reach out to any one of us, and we'd be happy to answer a question or two. Um, or just don't worry too if that conversation leads down a different path a little bit. Maybe that's where that child needed to go.